man is back.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look at that, my God.
This is your boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Pokemon Unite commentary video gameplay for you guys, and this one is an interesting topic. Now, as of me recording this video, it is August the 13th. So this video has been, obviously it should be released like that Thursday, whatever the case may be. So more news could surface. So we'll see what's up with that. But what am I talking about? It's Logan Paul against Coffeezilla. So this is an interesting story. I heard about this story. I don't remember how many months ago this was, or maybe even years ago. But here's the thing. It took a very interesting turn because I originally thought it was over and done with, but now it had resurfaced and gotten crazy. So what's going on? We're going to turn to Passion Fruit. This article from Passion Fruit, which is passionfruit.it or fruit.it. And basically the title here is Coffeezilla's lawyer is ready to defend David versus Goliath. So check this out. Billy Ogden is no stranger to the internet. In 2018, the lawyer and partner at Texas law firm Farrar and Ball LLP helped litigate a case against notorious conspiracy theorist Alex Jones on behalf of the families of Sandy Hook victims. The law firm won $49 million in defamation damages after Jones wrongly claimed that the Connecticut school shootings was a false flag. One day, Ogden got another call about a lawyer, which he knew he had to take. A friend of mine, and I'm quoting here, a friend of mine gave me a call and said, hey, I got a buddy who might need some help in the defamation realm. Ogden told Passion Fruit. That buddy happened to be YouTuber, and I'm not going to use this real name. I'm going to call him Coffeezilla. So Ogden has been a subscriber to Coffeezilla and have watched YouTubers' in-depth investigations into the fall of trading platform MXT, the unfulfilled promises of the CEO of the Rabbit All Pen, and crypto allegations against mega influencer Logan Paul's younger brother, Jake. Okay. On June 27th, Logan Paul himself filed a lawsuit against Coffeezilla, claiming that Coffeezilla has defamed the older Paul brother in multiple videos and tweets about Paul's crypto project, Crypto Zoo. Now, this is where I'm going to stop it real quick, and we're going to get to this part. So, I learned about this. I don't remember when this started. I think, apparently, this started in 2022. But I learned about this story, and basically, it started with the two having beef, but apparently Logan Paul changed his tune and was like thanking him for his investigative journalism and all that jazz. So it's very interesting. But let's get back to the article. And here's the quote. Starting when he released a 3-part YouTube series on Crypto Zoo in December 2022 and continuing into the present, Coffeezilla has perpetuated the false narrative that Paul scammed and defrauded his own fans in connection with the project. The filing reads, Paul did not respond to a request for comment via email. In 2021, that's the intro, by the way. In 2021, Paul announced Crypto Zoo, a game where users could spend Ethereum to purchase individual eggs that would have real world value. In a 3-part series on Coffeezilla's channel in late 2022, Coffeezilla claimed that Paul, along with 2 accomplices, never materialized the promises of the project. After the investigation, Paul thanked Coffeezilla, and see, this is where I said this already. Paul thanked Coffeezilla in a video for covering the story and agreed to pay back upset investors. In January of this year, Paul announced he would spend $2.3 million of his own money to pay back his investors. Those who accepted the refund agreed in the fine print they could not take, and I'm quoting here, actual or anticipated claims against Paul, end quote. Paul isn't suing Coffeezilla for the 3-part series. Instead, and let me read that because he first wasn't suing them, now he's suing them, but check this out. Logan Paul is not suing Coffeezilla for the 3-part series. No, that's not what this is about, apparently. Instead, Paul is suing Coffeezilla's 2 follow-up videos in a tweet discussing the refund. So it's all about the refund. That's the issue. So when Odin took the call about the lawsuit, he said he, and I'm quoting here, could tell very quickly that Coffeezilla is doing the right thing for the right reasons and isn't just motivated by the money, end quote. So Ogden and his firm agreed to take Coffeezilla's case, not for the money, since Ogden told the YouTuber to pay us when you can, but rather as a way to take on a worthwhile cause. This was a relief for Coffeezilla, who has learned that the errors and omissions insurance, excuse me, he had been paying for excludes defamation claims, he said in the video. When suing for defamation, a plaintiff must prove that a statement, and I'm quoting this part here, statement was published, false, harmful, or to him or her, and not privileged, end quote. According to legal website Justia. Proving that Coffeezilla's videos and tweets were largely damaging to Paul's career will prove to be a huge hurdle and an uphill battle for Paul. Ogden said, Paul have already dealt with a fair share of controversies over the years, from filming a unalive body and uploading it to YouTube in 2018. That's pretty much how I learned about Logan Paul. So I'm always learning about these major YouTubers, first hearing about them in a bad way, which is crazy. To promote the failed cryptocurrency Dink Doink in 2021. There we go. Because of the fervent nature of online disclosure, both the media and fans are reining in on the lawsuit to social media and in videos. We're not, in the quote here, we're not just talking about public figures with small audiences, Ogden says. Both sides have millions and millions of people that follow and subscribe and pay and buy their products, end quote. When the suit dropped, Coffeezilla wanted to publish a video response. Ogden said his first thought was that it was a terrible idea. But because of the public nature of it all, Ogden said he and his team were more than willing to work with our client to come up with something that we knew would be safe and we would be able to tell as much of the story as we could, end quote. Ogden said the team sat down for hours and went through all the different aspects of the response video to ensure all of their bases were covered and that they were as thorough as possible. It's rare that someone answers a lawsuit and then has a video discussing it, Ogden says. Paul did not directly respond to Coffeezilla's response video published on August 5th. Instead, the same day, Logan Paul posted a seemingly mock lawsuit on Twitter, aka X, against the wrestler LA Knight as part of a storyline. It doesn't say that Paul actually filed a lawsuit. So basically what happened was they had a SummerSlam match where Paul defended, yes, Paul is actually the WWE superstar. And he's actually a really good one. Where he was the United States champion, he defended against LA Knight and lost. So LA Knight, the new champ. That actually went down August 5th. But back to the article. The Coffeezilla case is still in its early days, with Ogden and his team responding to Logan's suit on August 5th, excuse me. They still have to wait for the judge to schedule an order before they can even start discovery. And here's the quote. In my opinion, I think my client is 100% accurate. I saw a David versus Goliath story, and David just happened to be on the defensive side, end quote. So there you go with that. But there's more to this. There's more to this. And we're going to go to another article, Cointelegraph.com. And yeah, this is the one part that I want right here. So we're going to ignore like 3, 4, 5, the first 6 paragraphs, because they pretty much tell the same story as I've read to you guys already. We're going to get to the next paragraph, which is highlighted, or the next 3 paragraphs rather, which is the last 3 paragraphs, which is highlighted as silencing a new investigation. So because of these, Coffeezilla believes the lawsuit's purpose is to silence any future investigations and take revenge on the previous ones. The investigator said that the lawsuit came as he requested comments from Logan Paul regarding the celebrity's involvement in the liquid marketplace saga. On June 24th, the Ontario Securities Commission in Canada accused the marketplace, which was co-founded by Logan Paul, of being a multi-layer fraud. That's a quote right there. And then here's more quotes. This defamation lawsuit feels frivolous, even on the surface. But if you dig deeper, there's an even more compelling story, which I personally believe where the goal is to crush new investigations while taking revenge for the old ones. Coffeezilla explained. And actually, we got the letter. We got the letter that he received. Let me get this joint up real quick. So, and then this was on June the 27th. So this was 3 days after the Ontario Securities Commission in Canada accused the marketplace being a multi-layer fraud. So check this out. This is from a lawyer named Jeffrey Neiman, who sent this letter to Coffeezilla saying, we represent Logan Paul. On Mr. Paul's behalf, this morning, we filed a defamation action against you and your entire Coffee Beak Productions, LLC, in the United States District Court for the Western District of Texas. Attached is a court-stamped copy of the complaint, which alleged 3 counts of defamation arising from your repeated publication of false statements against Logan Paul of operating a scam in connection with Cryptozoo, despite knowing that narrative surrounding Mr. Paul's intent to be completely false. So that's interesting. So yeah, taking revenge for old ones. There you go. Additionally, this is the second paragraph of that letter. We know you reached out to Mr. Paul yesterday, which was Wednesday, June the 26th, regarding the Ontario Securities Commission's actions against 3 individuals, not Mr. Paul, associated with Liquid Marketplace. Check this out. Should you choose to proceed with any reporting on Liquid Marketplace, please know that Mr. Paul intends to hold you fully accountable in the event you make any further defamatory statements akin to those at issue in the lawsuit, which is very interesting. So what's that last paragraph again, that other article? Baby dig deeper, there's an even more compelling story, which I personally believe, where the goal is to quash new investigations, like the Liquid Marketplace one, while taking revenge for the old ones. Cryptozoo. All of that is mentioned in this email that Coffeezilla received. End quote, by the way, with that whole baby dig deeper part. So, what do I think about all this? So, yeah, I'm not sure if Logan has a case here, especially if an actual lawyer is stepping forth and saying this. If an actual lawyer is saying this, then I'm not sure if Logan have a case here. Bottom line is this, man. People, y'all shouldn't be messing with anything that Logan Paul is doing. The only thing I will say is this though. His prime drinks, I did try, I think it was a fruit punch. It's actually not bad. The prime drinks are not bad. Like I said, he's a phenomenal WWE superstar. Like, he can go in the ring. He can cut good promos. Like, I'll be honest, he's phenomenal in wrestling. Like, without question. And his prime drinks, they like, okay, the fruit punch at the very least tastes good. But outside of those 2 things, like anything involving crypto, anything where you are purposely giving him money and expecting something in return that isn't instant, like right there in front of your face, no, I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't mess with anything Logan Paul is involved with in that sense. And of course, he got a podcast, so if you listen to the podcast, knock yourself out, you can go ahead and do that. I haven't done that, so because it's not my cup of tea. But if you want to do that, knock yourself out, because it's not like you're giving him money to listen to a podcast that may or may not be good. So that's another thing you can mess with. So again, the podcast, him wrestling, and the prime drinks. You can mess with those, you know, that involves Logan Paul. Anything else that, again, involves crypto, that involves, you know, online currency or something like that, that involves you giving him money as investments and waiting for something to return, nope, don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. So, but the bottom line is this, yeah, in regards to the whole Cryptozoo scenario, like, yeah, he need to, like, refund those people. Like, if they want refunds, he need to refund those people. Like, get that mug over and done with ASAP. So, that's my thoughts on that. I'm going to call it a wrap. So, with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stimulated Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.